Hello everyone, this is Akhier, and hey, we're playing some Dwarf Fortress. Still on 4019 because this is my Dark Ages series, and I don't want a chance having the game go a little wonky, as my vanilla one did. Also, other things to note, Dwarf Fortress is actually updated to 0.22, once again, hotfix to fix some things. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. Also, some people have mentioned that the music has been a little too loud recently. I'm going to try to fix it. If it is still loud, or if I go too far and it manages to be too quiet, please let me know. That'll be quite useful for me. Anyway, if I remember when we finished off, we had those guys there, but I think we traded with them already. Oh, well, neither here nor there. Got the masonry going on, except for him being on break. This side happens. Yeah, well, not much we can really do there, except to wait. Oh. Okay, yeah. Obviously, I already traded with them. They're leaving now. Haha. That would do it. Okay. Is this a... Oh, yeah, that is a... Oh, right. Kitchen. Workshop. I actually put one down. We were having it render all the fat first. I was wondering what the random things were there, but yeah, now I remember. I have an idea. And the idea is what exactly I was doing. Goodness me. It's been much too long between the last time I played this. But yeah. How's the military looking? Everyone equipped? Yeah, everyone's equipped. And the easiest way to see how we're doing armor-wise is to actually go into here. I suppose the weapons are just fine. Or no, we could actually improve this a bit, but not going to mind with that too much. That's ammunition. Armor. Yeah, definitely need to work on that. Bronze helm. Let's see. The mail shirt, we have some no quality modifier ones. Same with here, but not quite as many. So I'm thinking with that in mind, I want to have them make some more mail shirts. Do we already have that going on? No, we just have a bunch of cloth stuff going. Okay. Mail shirt, bronze. Make me, yeah, do a full replace. Why not? We should have enough. Who knows? Well, we'll know soon enough if it cancels or not. Let's see. You're processing. That's set up to die, but no one's actively doing it. Okay, why aren't they actively doing it? I have no clue. Yeah, well. Let's see. Mason's still on break, I guess. Oh no, he's actually going to construct the building. That's convenient. I can actually, with that, start finishing up this. Yeah, I need to complete the wall. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Shale blocks. Still not as many as I probably will end up needing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll need well, we were gonna need a few more anyway, just by how many I'll end up wanting, but you know. Let's just do a full run of blocks. That should give us a good start on that anyway. What's the dyer doing? Oh, he's on braid. Or spinning thread. Really? Huh. Okay, that's a important job. And that'll finish up soon anyway, so no real point in trying to mess with that. And we're getting some mail shirts made, so that's just what we needed. Yeah, we definitely need to get this all worked out. Actually, I just realized there's a bit there that is kind of just floating and whatnot, so, what is the person currently making? Nothing. The answer is nothing. I'll just cancel out those. Are you... Oh, okay. You decide to construct the rock blocks first. That's perfectly fine. Almost expected, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Squad schedule. Currently here. I can't remember exactly, but I think I was going to switch over to using the thing up here for next season. Or attempting to. They're relatively lazy, from what I can tell. Hello, manager, what are you legendary in? Probably legendary appraiser. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I'm happy for you. Definitely a skill I'd want you legendary in, all things considered. Currently on an easy meal. Apparently because we just got all the tallow here, it's going to use that. Do I want to cook things I can brew? Probably not. Seeds, obviously nothing there. Turn off cooking for that, goodness me. And, I don't want tallow cooked. Mostly because I'll need it for things like, words, I should use them. I need it for soap. There we go. Yeah, because soap is slightly important in that it allows you to actually clean the wound of wounded dwarves. And that's a bit of a thing. Just a bit. I'm going to make cheese to that. Because they've got way too much wool there, apparently. Finish there. Okay. And right, it would get right away moved over to here. As that is basically the point of over here. Now that I think about it. Kind of makes sense. Close enough. What kind of bin storage are you wanting? Ah, there we go. Yes, yes. And then you're back to forging. So that's exactly what I needed. Just a bit more and we'll be on to the next month. We can start them doing something else. Okay. What's that on the ground there? Or is this just part of the mechanic shop? It could be what it is. It looks kind of weird. Oh well. Making cheese or spinning thread? Spinning thread. That apparently takes a while. Huh. Well, I think at this point I'm mostly waiting for something to happen, so I'll be right back. Okay, we just finished the male shirt thing. I've been slowly working on it. Not going to get anywhere quickly with that. But since we finished the shirt, let's go check out how we're doing. Definitely improved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I can just have all these spare ones melted down. Don't know which ones of these are being worn, so I'm not going to try anything with them fancy like. Let's go with the bronze helm next. Q, bronze helm. Give me 10 of those. AO repeat. I'm just going to suspend that. And suspend this, maybe? No reason to. We have 2 furnace, right? And one of them decided to apparently go and do it right away. Okay, cool. I'm not going to complain. Though, admittedly, this is going to basically involve him running all the way up to where the soldiers are to get their junk. But, well, it happened. Okay, so that's what that is. That's the male shirt. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. A little more sense anyway. There we go. Lots of storing stuff, which is good. They spent most of their time actually detailing things, which isn't a bad thing. It finished up this cook area, but I would much prefer if we had all the random hauling jobs fixed up. Now let's see if that improved it any. Before it was all no quality, I managed to get a couple of squares to the slash mark. Okay, yeah, I've actually improved the one side all to that. Not sure how much that affects quality or not or whatever, but it's better than nothing, right? Okay. And it looks like we have the dyer back in business, so everything should end up going along just fine here. Lots of bags in here. Huh. Apparently we do need them moving stuff. This isn't like some kind of... Yeah, it's take from anywhere. Okay, there's a little word from that. It's like... Okay, cool. And we've got a lot of stuff, so I was slightly worried that maybe things weren't quite as they seem. But it appears more to just be a case of people aren't doing it. Which I guess is a valid thing? I don't know. What kind of bone stuff do we got? Okay, we've got a little bit of everything, so we'll tell them to just go and do all the random things. Go, legendary bone carver.
Sir, I hate saying no to you, but no.
Okay, so we didn't have those things. Fair enough. Almost finished the easy meals, and the brew drink from plant is chugging along. Yeah, everything seems to be going how I want it, which is kind of scary, because I assume that means something's going to be going bad soon. Other than that, we've got this being worked on. I think that's a wall. Yeah, that's a wall. That's there so that we can actually work on the upper bit once it gets around to it. Lots of masterwork bolt stuff. And that was the cloth shoes completed. Well, some of the cloth shoes completed. Just a bit more and they'll be back to training, or at least as much training as they ever do when it's just trying to train their crossbow skill. Everything seems to be chugging along here, so once again we're to a point where I just need to wait some. Okay, and just a note, I assume it would slowly work, but I went and just added a take from the dyer shop just because they were just kind of piling up there, and it seemed to work. So yeah. Oh, this is nice. You just noticed, but there, we got a Masterwork bronze helm, so that's kind of convenient. I was actually just following the manager because he was really being annoying, and I wanted him to manage the more charcoal orders. He seems to be doing that right now, so that should be fine. Ooh, and we just finished the bronze helm overall, so that's definitely something we can go check on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can get rid of all these. That's good. And like I said, really nice. We managed to get a Masterwork one. Though thinking about it, I should probably... Is iron just better, period? Is a good question. Because if iron's just better, period, then iron gunstone. Huh. Iron. What was this? Interesting. I should try that. But yeah. I assumed you'd have that. And yeah, the military's back to being military. And no one's using that, so... He's neither here nor there. It'll happen eventually. And of course he's attending a party. One thing I noticed was that we have miners, but we don't have the mining. I'm thinking about where I want them. More bags finished. I'm thinking I don't want to do just a straight down thing. So, actually, I could put it over here. Yeah, I'll set that up as well. Okay. Now... Okay, those are started work already. Things are coming along fine. Well, we've got forever and a day on the cloth items, but that's to be expected at this point. How do I tell if a metal... I think iron is just better. Though I guess, do I have a flux stone? I don't think bauxite is a flux stone, all things considered. Shale, no. And that's about what I have. Unless gypsum is. I guess technically it could be. I never really bothered checking, to be honest. So, let's see. Oh, we got some gypsum. Nope, just plaster powder. Looks like we'll have to order some next time the dwarves are around. Or find some. It's like, we are going to be digging more. So, in all fairness, we might come upon some. Which would be the best outcome, obviously, but... really one of those neither here nor there sort of things. Platinum nuggets. Nuggets of platinum. And we're really filling that up with stuff. That's a lot better than I was expecting. I think I'm going to check if iron is just better. Because I assume it is, but I don't know. Oh, hey, human caravan. Before I even got to finish looking up what I wanted. Maybe they'll have something interesting. Anyway, it does mean that I need to go and figure out what I want to trade them. Okay, that seems to be what I want to bring, so let them take care of that. Apparently some soldiers are getting provisions. Doesn't look like any of them actually have used the range yet. Just to check, it is set up right. Yes, it appears to be perfectly fine and set up exactly how it needs to be. Still not working, of course, but working. As if anything ever does that. Sometimes I wonder, honestly. Jam. We're getting there. The charcoal is what we're currently low on. Actually, apparently, exceedingly low. We're out of, we actually ran out of refined coal there for a moment. Huh. Oh, that's quite unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, it looks like we'll get everything. We'll let that all work out. Oh, of course, the fake caravan shows up. I was thinking that maybe we'd get through with only those guys being here and maybe be able to focus on them or something. But no, no, no. Here comes the fake caravan. Now, it's not a bad thing that it's coming, but it does mean that I'll have to, well, not have to, but I'll probably end up just buying from the Fates, just because they tend to bring better junk. Okay, it looks like they finished, and I think the caravan's all there. And hey, he's actually there trading. Let's see what the humans have, I guess. I'm not gonna buy bronze off you. I'm not gonna buy any of that other random stuff you have. Raw stuff, I'll buy that. No real reason to, but I just always end up doing it. See if we can end up pawning off all our junk clothes on you. Might not even have enough to make that worth it. This eye. A llama in a cage. A water buffalo in a cage. All kinds of stuff in cages. But yeah, you have some stuff, but the people I'm going to, well, you have iron anvils, which, you know, not very useful to me. I could melt them down for iron, but I have a lot of iron. So I'm just going to, let's see, what's an expensive one? I'll withhold those two. We'll trade. And, oh, you don't want to actually do that. I guess I will trade. There we go. Now, go away. I need to talk to people that actually bring me stuff I want. Like steel bars. I'll gladly take your steel bars. Now, if you could bring some, massively cheaper flux, that would be nice. Just saying. Blueberry wine. That sounds delightful. And I don't need syrup. With beer? Sure. Always willing to buy beer. Various types of beer, in fact. Many, many types of beer. Potato wine. 'Cause why not? Oh, that is one thing. I should probably go back and check if they have dye. I didn't really think that through. I don't remember any. I didn't really look in the first place. So, it could be there. Also might not be there, but pff, whatever. And they actually had some dye here, so I guess it's quite possible they had dye in the other one. Maybe they noticed that I actually buy this stuff. That's always possible. And in fact actually possible, meaning it actually happens in-game. Which I always find nice. For instance, they realized I like steel anvils. I'm not going to be able to afford all these steel anvils. Yeah, not going to be able to afford all of these steel anvils, but... okay, they're good with that. Whew, that's a lot of steel anvils. I want more of those steel anvils, if you don't mind. Nope. I guess I'll go with my second tier of ammo. It's an ammo bin. I have no clue what's in it. There we go. And that'll take them a bit to bring. I'm providing them with all the bone bolt air ammo they could want. I think we had some lynx kittens born at some point. Yeah. 2 female. And a male. Okay, that's good. We already have a couple cubs. They haven't grown up yet. Yeah, I'll butcher that. No harm, no foul. Is a lot of people at a party? Not really, okay. I set it up, right? From top to bottom. It's allowing them. Do you want to be bigger? Or... no, I'd have to resize all of them. I'm not going to resize all of them. That's alright. Yeah, tower of brightness. I guess they're just all lazy. Which is actually a possibility. Oh my gosh, I think we've got some people still showing up. What in the world were you doing? Mule, what are you carrying? It's donkey. What are you... You're not showing me what you're carrying, so I guess I can't figure that out. Oh, that's weird. Why are some of the... oh, interesting. Apparently did it differently than what I was expecting. Copy, paste, paste. Apparently I was expecting them to do it part time of the year. That could have been part of the problem. Okay, one of the make charcoal jobs finished. Of course, anyone that was in the military decided to suddenly stop being in the military. Wow, you're slow. Who's that fast guy? I see him walking along, and like this one guy with another bolt, presumably for trading, just kind of like zooms out, and then there's a guy with a rock block. Okay, apparently he's just really slow. And he's apparently going around the side. There we go. Like I said, I'll check to see if they've got the, what's it? There's the bags. I'm not seeing any... maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I have better things to buy. Not gonna be able to buy many of them, but I have better things to buy. Let's see how many I can manage. Will you go for that? No. Will you go for that? Yes! I managed to buy 3 more. That's probably about the best that I'm gonna get. Z stock. Let's see, where's the anvils? Are they way at the bottom or somewhere else? There's anvils. Mostly iron anvils are in use. Or on the one person's thing. Now we have a bunch of them melting, or to be melted, I guess. Do that. Because that'll give us steel. I like steel. Just a preference of mine. How many random bins do we got? Okay, yeah, we got a lot of bins. We're good. We good. Okay. Anyone actually training at the training place? No. Okay. Will anyone ever train? Who knows? Ammo bin. Okay, we've got a bunch of random bones of various types. Oh, we have a bunch of them. Alright. Isn't this take from it? Yeah, it's set to take from it. Presumably this is just a matter of not liking bins. Take from anywhere, take from link, takes from there. This sigh. Let's actually just, ammo, bolts only made of bone, and not high quality. There we go. And that should give a lot of people stuff to do. Congratulations. I'm really annoyed with this stuff here. I really want at least one of them to start shooting. From bottom to top. Let's switch it to bottom to top and see if that makes them use it. Because it could be something really, really stupid. Like, I'm pretty sure shooting from top to bottom is the correct way. But then you have the whole question of, but they aren't doing anything, so is it really? And now it's just a matter of waiting. It's like, will one of them do it? I don't know. Just go train already. You bring too many questions into my mind. You've got a quiver with no bolts in it. Am I stupid? I am stupid. Okay, good to know. Add item, bolt. There's 10 of you, so 1,000. Material, bone. Apparently the answer is I was just stupid. Sometimes. Oh god, sometimes. Dang it! I don't like possessions. Just go and do your thing. There we go. Okay, yeah, I was right. Top to bottom. Oh, you claim the clothing shop. Okay. You want bones? We have some of those, actually. Cloth? Okay. Bars metal? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Go off and do your thing. Oop, nope. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Shoot from top to bottom. Yep. Do you not have hauling? You have hauling. V, inventory, water skin, backpack. Okay, yeah. They grabbed a number of bolts. Thank goodness. I'm actually thinking... Let's just let them have bins here. NPCT. Ammo, bolt, yeah. No bins here. Give to there. Only accept from links. There we go. Thank goodness, they're actually doing their job. Hurrah! How odd. And then they stop. Fair enough. Let's go see if he stalled out over here. Nah, he's still going around doing whatever. I'm really disappointed in you, though. You could have been so much better. What kind of material is that? That'll be hematite. So, it's cool that you want that. I don't know why you bothered going all that distance, but okay. I am not going to complain in any way. Coating of tears. Oh, you have tears! You make me laugh. Yeah. Took this long for me to figure out what in the world was wrong. Feels a little derpy there, but at least we figured out what was wrong. That's really the important thing. To shoot bolts, they need to have bolts. Derp to derp to derp. Sometimes. Okay. Let's actually come along. Not seeing trees in here. Are there trees in here? Yeah, there's trees in here. What are you? You're a great groundhog. Whatever you say, whatever you say. And we'll have a bunch of trees choppy over here. Someone will have that job, presumably. Someone else is doing archery practice. I am always happy to have them do that. Though not for long. Because they apparently decided not to really load up on him, or he was there for a lot longer than I thought. There we go. A number of ammo bin storage jobs. That's always good. Nope. Bones and skulls. But we do have the one clothier guy running around still, so I'll leave that alone until after he's finished with his mood. Ah, he's still in there. I guess, to be fair, it probably takes a while to get where he needs to go. And people will be leaving soon. Fair enough. Greater Banshee. Okay. Where's Mr. Mood? Huh. W, emergency. Yeah, okay. Military alert. Emergency! Now, how's the strange mood coming along? I think he'll get stuck in there for a little bit just because of how pathing works. Okay, now. Let's see. Greater Banshee. You're kind of just kind of being derp. Also, apparently, they are supposed to be ambushers. Yeah. The mod author tried to do that, and it's apparently just not working. What I'd have to guess might be causing this is quite possibly just a fact that it's a Mega Beast or semi-Mega Beast of some sort. Military alerts inactive. Basically, what I'm assuming is happening is because of how it works. As soon as it enters, because it is a semi-Mega Beast or Mega Beast, it gets announced. Problem. It was supposed to be hidden. So, yeah. Though I don't know. Isn't like one of the spider? Like the one spider supposed to be something like that? Hidden in it. That I know has worked at various points. Who knows? I have no clue. But it's neither here nor there as far as I'm concerned. It just means that I avoid them a lot easier. See wall, or actually, PCT, disable, enable, forbid everything, stone blocks, we want shale. No bins. Actually, no, that's not going to work. Or did I want one more level? No, I didn't. So we're actually as high up as I want it. Build C wall or floor. Will it reach all the way across? No, it won't. Of course it won't. That would be too easy. We'll do that much. Earth floor. And then do that much. I did do shale block, or... Come on, just get rid of it. I have no clue. I'm getting paranoid because it offered shale as the first choice and I was supposed to be doing shale blocks. So get out of there while I be paranoid. Build C floor. Shale blocks. Floor. It looks like the problem might be just in a matter of quantity. Actually, build C floor. I think I'll try a little different than just trying to fill in. Anyway, let me fully use the shale blocks I currently have, which is one thing to consider. And someone's practicing archery. I always like watching them practice archery for some reason. Forbid. And he's done. Okay. Presume maybe this guy that's picking up equipment might be about to start archery practice. That would actually make sense. We'll see what he does. Also, we need more bronze bolts. Yep. And let's see. How much stuff do you got in your... The water skin. That's a backpack. That's a quiver. Okay, yeah, it looks like they grab about 15. Fair enough. It looks like we're about to see a lot of them start up practice. So I'm actually going to stick around for this. Oh, that guy finished early. Equipment mismatch, equipment mismatch, equipment mismatch. Wonder what's up with that. Well, it doesn't matter that much. At least they're actually training their dang skills for once. Especially since he's apparently only a novice Mark Dwarf. Definitely need to up that a bit. Just saying. Anyway, that got dug. 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't go all the way down. There we go. We'll see what comes about from that. And let's see what kind of animals we got going on. Cave lynxes. Okay. Cave lynxes. Got it. Bunch of cave lynx cubs. Bunches and bunches of cave lynx cubs. Let the P-chicks grow up. No, I might have to do some drastic things. I could kill the great groundhogs. Let's just make sure no one's... no, we've got 3 people actually doing archery practice. That's rare enough as it is. I don't want to... Well, actually, squad, select individual, captain, kill, list. Let's kill... Where's the great groundhog? Lots of stray animals. Ah, there we go. And yeah, you're kind of slow. We'll see how that works out for you. Speaking of which, let's check out your inventory. Do you have... You actually do have bronze bolts, so you're ahead of the game there, sir. You are ahead of the game. I need more bronze bolts. Let's see how well you do. Especially since I don't even know which groundhog it is you're going after. It looks like someone chopped down a tree since there are people coming up here. And the only reason I could think of would be... Yep, there's a tree. Struck some hematite. That's good. Be nice to have a source a little closer. Though I won't... Oh, hematite, gypsum. Wound. There we go. Is it actually... No. You should still be... Derp. Military commander. Why did you stop? Squad A. There we go. And does someone have butcher? Nope. Is it at least in the butcher shop? Nope. It's in the butcher shop now. Are you hung up on something? Yes, you are. What are you hung up on? Well, let's check what you have. You have bones, hematite, iron bar, cloth. Bones, yes. You just need more bones. I'm assuming that's what that means. You just need more bones. I set up that. Farmhand. Random farmhand you. Okay, you're eating. I can respect that. I do it occasionally myself. Store item in a stockpile. Is anyone else butchering? Not particularly. You're storing item in stockpile. Anyone take up butchering? No. Huh. Store item in bin. I cannot do anything about that. Dyer. You should just be doing something else anyway. And right away you go back to doing stuff I don't want you to. And you instantly go to sleep. Okay. Well, that's a bit annoying. Let's actually check to see if it didn't cancel. It canceled, it looks like.
A baby's been born.
Someone needs to actually do the refuse pile job, apparently. There we are. Merchants will be leaving soon. Good thing I didn't care about that. Okay, there you are. Now, are you having a butcher job? Yes, and it's active. Hoorah! That makes me happy. And apparently, I did something wrong. At least that's what I assume happened there, because that's kind of weird. Just gonna look the other way and ignore it for now. Because why not? Yeah, those jobs are getting done eventually. He's actually got there with the butchering. I'm hoping to at least let the artifact get started before I end the video. So this is vaguely important to me. Come on, finish that up. And struck some native gold. We seemed a lot of iron and gold in the area. Which is nice. And gave birth to some stuff. There we go. Yes, it does look like all it was missing was some bones. Or more specifically, hopefully all it was missing was some... There we go. Yeah, that worked out. It was some great groundhog bones, so that's always nice. Squad PAA kill list. Are there still some great groundhogs lying around for him to play with? Yes. There we go. And let's see. There was some lynx cubs born. Well now, I really don't think we need that many male lynxes. So butcher one of those. Or specifically, butcher the new one. Things take long enough to grow up as it is. Don't need to be butchering the ones that are getting close. At least it gives bones. Okay. Now, let's see. Oh, they embarked. That's good. I'm glad they embarked. The longer they stay, the higher the chance that something stupid happens. And I must admit, I would really prefer it if stupid stuff did not happen. What? That's kind of weird. Build X. No. CX. Don't know why you did that. Kind of annoying. Just shale it up, I guess. Okay, what kind of material? Granite. No use there, but things may come about. There's the gold. It's just shale. 1, 2, 3, 4. dig out that area. Seawall. No, I want gypsum. Just because that's that's mainly what... Is there some gypsum? Or is it not letting me use it? It's probably not letting me use it. That would be the most sensible reason for that. I'm just gonna leave that alone now. I think about it. We'll have to make some other stuff instead. Apparently either it killed it or it left. I guess we can just check if there's a refuse pile order. Oh, killed it. Cool. I'm not going to complain about that. I need more bones for more bolts. Because I kind of traded it all away. Oh boy, I must admit that was not exactly the smartest of things to do. Though I was a little greedy and wanted all that steel. Steel. Okay. We're actually coming along relatively well with this stuff. It's almost empty. So I think I'm just going to order basically all this stuff to go away. There's few enough of it around that this isn't going to overly tax my dwarves. Hopefully. It's like, this is all under the hopeful sort of category. There we go. Chill coffin with bits and pieces in it. There we go. There is one thing about having a legendary dude for a bone carver. Things are worth too much. Let's see. Create Otam something or other. Kubukkamuk, the nose of confining, a blood helmet fiber coat. This blood helmet fiber coat, all craft dwarfship, is the highest quality. It is encrusted with rectangular hematite kubukons. It is made from blood helmet fiber cloth. The thread is midnight blue, superbly colored with dimpled dye. This object is adorned with hanging rings of blood helmet fiber. On the item is an image of the nose of consigning the blood helmet fiber coat in iron. So it's got an image on itself on it thing. Yeah, yeah, that's all fun. Recursion to the max. On the eye is an image of dwarves in cave-lynx bone. The dwarves are laboring. The artwork relates to the foundation of lance priests by the large paints of the decisive arches in early spring of 250. That's the founding of this place. That's quite nice. The item is an image of round, brilliant cut gems in great groundhog bone. It's actually worth a decent amount. The biggest sadness is the fact that it doesn't make him legendary clothier. He's an expert, but he's not legendary. Despite the fact he just made an artifact, he's not legendary. As if. But yeah. Basically, part of what I was doing there isn't so much one thing or another, but the military is about to stop being on training. And I'm hoping that's going to create a lot of people to do this. I could be wrong, of course. I can always be wrong. That's quite an option. But an option nonetheless. Let's see, how are we doing down here? Of course, they're dumping items. That's actually within my thoughts and plans. Mostly because I set them up to dump. And yeah, when you do that, everyone tends to go do that. No holding back. Oh, I can't believe this Nanny goat is still holding on. It's gonna die soon. It's getting hungry. I guess I could technically actually go and put it somewhere else, but why bother? I'm too lazy to do that. And how you're doing it. You're dying. You're doing that. You're set up again. And just brew. There's no reason not to. At this point, anyway. There's really no reason not to. Yep. Okay, no one else practiced since then anyway. Huh. Well, actually, it's about time to wrap up this. Hopefully I can get this up quickly. Let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 babies. And 5 children. So 14 kids that can't do a darn thing. Oh, goodness me. Sometimes. Oh, there we go. Yep. That was the thing that I was hinging on. He's probably actually going to keep doing that. But because of how it's set up now, I don't really mind. I just want to, one of these will be his quiver. Supposedly. Or did I just happen to catch him? Yeah, I just happened to catch him right when it was empty. Which is slightly ironic. But yeah. With all those guys finishing up, suddenly there's a lot of work for us to just go and dump all these things. No, 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 no. Kang. No, Kang, don't do that. It's not good enough. Kang, where are you? No, seriously. Kang, where are you? What's it, Kang? It's Mang. Why was I saying Kang? It was Mang. Mang. Oh, Mang. What did you get attached to? Silly dwarves. I should focus on that. How good are you still? Dabbling armor user, that's adequate furnace operator, that's cool, I guess. Expert proficient, I don't know how good that means. I'm assuming the biggest problem at this point won't be much of anything except for the whole bronze crossbow. I could make steel, but no. I will stick to bronze crossbows. Oh, you got attached to a lame weapon. Sad face. Yeah, at this point, we've mostly got them all cleared out. And with the military being finally open, it's just gonna disappear. That was really the whole point of this. Once that's done, I can start mining out the other stuff. And that's all that's important here. Because as it is, we had a bunch of people that would be out and about outside, more so than I'd prefer. And by doing this, suddenly they aren't. Simple as that. course, anytime I set up the rock blocks, you instantly jump on it, because you're a good dwarf like that. Presumably that's why you do it. But yeah. Let's see. How's the digging going? What's that? That's a cave spider. Well, I guess that means we're near a cave. All things considered. Makes sense. Build X, CX. There we go. Shale blocks. There we go. Grown attached to a lame weapon. Actually, since this is working now, since I, fixed it, the most important part is the attacking, so we'll let that take care of itself. Yes. Good. And with this, that'll be the last one, and it's being hauled. Now, the only reason why people come in here is because if someone died. So, don't die. I don't want to have to send random people in there. Apparently, the military just likes randomly archer practice. I'm actually okay with that. They want to randomly practice archery? Pff, sure. You're all relatively low skilled at it anyway. Do we have stuff in there? Yeah, we still have tallow. Why aren't you, setting food? We are allowing tallow, right? Yeah. Take from there. That's just kind of weird. I have no clue why I would be doing that. Oh, I know. Because this is taking from it. Because it was taking from it, it wasn't happy. Also, settings, food. Don't have prepared food up here. That's not where prepared food goes. Okay, that should take care of everything I need to do. We managed to get military actually practicing their crossbows and whatnot. We killed a few people with the military leader. Completed an artifact. It was kind of lame, but it showed itself in our founding. Fixed up the bags being derpy, and a number of other things, including digging down some more. Next time, maybe we'll find some caves. Anyway, this is Akhier, and I'm signing off.